In this video, I'm going to show you how much YouTube paid me for 10,000 subscribers. Now, there are about 2 or 3 reasons why I'm doing this. And the first reason is that there are so many people who want to start out YouTube, but they ask themselves, seriously, does this thing pay? Are there people who are making money from it? And how are they making money from it? And those are the questions that I'm going to be answering from my own YouTube channel and showing you exactly how I did it. The second reason why I'm creating this video is because there are so many people who have been creating videos like this, showing their payments, and YouTube is okay with it. So it means if I show my back end of YouTube, no one is going to have any problem with it. I want to show it. And the third reason is because I've actually hit my goal for the YouTube and been asking myself, how much have I really made from 10,000 subscribers? So I want to really show you. And the first reason is that YouTube doesn't pay for subscribers, but YouTube pays for views, and you can make more money on YouTube if you understand how to convert those views. With that, let's just jump into my list. So this is the list I'm going to be following. There are 3 main ways that I'm going to be showing you, but the first way that how much I made money for 1,000 subscribers on YouTube is through YouTube direct payments, and that was $1,250 for over the years. But when did it start and how did it come through? This is the back end of my YouTube channel. So you know that when I have this YouTube channel, when I show it my back end, this is how it really looks. So when I scroll this onto this, you say, when did I start earning the first dollar? The first dollar was on 21st Jan 2022. That's the first time I earned my first dollar on YouTube. So it means down the road, this is like 3 years, and in 3 years I've made $1,251. That is the money that was sent to my bank account by YouTube. It means, and these are 2 things I want to tell you. The one is that this is the most money that I have record of, the only money that I have clear record of for earning from YouTube. And secondly is that it is the least amount of money I've earned from YouTube. That is the YouTube partner program, or the YouTube itself sending you money for the ads that are placed on your YouTube channel. So to reach here, you need to get, by that hour time, it was, you are supposed to get 1,000 subscribers and getting 4,000 watch hours for you to qualify for this. But these days, it has been limited that you can get only 500 subscribers and about 3,000 watch hours for you to join the YouTube partner program. So it means joining this program is a little bit easier these days than how those days when we had just started. So the second way I've made money from YouTube, and these other ways are ways that I'm really estimating because I don't have the exact value from it. So the second way is physical products. And when you check on physical products, I actually tailored my YouTube channel. This is my YouTube channel right over here. So I scrolled it up to the end, and when you scroll it up to the end, when you check, you can look at the first videos I was making. I was making videos of how to start a mobile learning business. That was my first video, and I went on to make such videos for almost 1 full year. But these videos were really aimed at teaching a particular type of business to a particular type of people. And those people want to join them and they don't have the tools they need, I sell to them those particular tools. Literally, I didn't have those products that they needed to start their business. So what I was doing what we call connection. I was getting people who already have those products and selling them. And on my YouTube channel, I would say, if you want such product, then I can help you get it from a trusted person that I know. So I will connect them to those people who have, and I'll get commission. So call it brokerage, but later on I understand that it's called affiliate marketing. But up to date, I don't call it affiliate marketing, I just call it physical products. So those physical products, how much was I making from them? So when I was selling line and containers, but I've not tracked the value of containers because I cannot really remember the exact values. But what I remember, for every single line, I was making around 200 to 200,000 Uganda shillings for every line. So, and in the month I was selling about 4 of them. So this means that if I was selling 4 of them in a month, I did it at 200,000 averagely. So in 1 year, I made 9.6 million for selling those products only, or from selling lines only, and that is in US dollar, it is $2,750 that I made from that. So this is actually an estimate, I repeat again, and I did not calculate the ones that I made from connecting those needed containers. And now let's get into the third one without really wasting time. So literally, the third one is what I made most amount of money from my YouTube channel. So my YouTube channel was tailored to be niche to a particular product. As it was growing, it became a niche to a particular type of people. And so many companies really wanted to get their products in front of that type of people. So I got a lot of sponsorships. Now I cannot fully follow the exact sponsorship that I got, but I got so many of them. And averagely, I got more than 50 videos that were sponsored, and averagely I was getting sponsorship of more than $100. But for average, I want to concentrate at $100. So I've taken 50 videos of mine that have been like sponsored at $100. That means like 50 times 100, that is 50. That is $5,000, and that is like the minimum like I can guess around, because I've really got so many sponsorships. Maybe you want to be getting sponsorships, and this is the amount of this has been my biggest way of earning from YouTube. And I really thank those platforms that have worked with me. And yeah, you should really put you out there. There are so many platforms that want to sponsor you, because people don't believe in now marketing on radio stations, marketing on television. Yet me, I'm talking to you direct. If I've tried a product, I can tell you that this product is good or bad, and you will buy it or not buy it according to the review I'll give. So if you are starting out a YouTube channel, you are running a YouTube channel, please and please, if you are leaving out sponsorship deals, we are leaving a lot of money on the table. The next thing that I really made money from, and it is like my second most earning, is called affiliate marketing or affiliate products. Now, affiliate products is just a way of me. If I love this type of book, what do I love from it? I just say, guys, this book is good. I've used it, and I've been sharing products that I've been using myself. That is why I made some good money on affiliate marketing. When I tried like going to sites, looking for products, and then promoting products I've never used, it didn't work out for me. I always promoted products that I've used, and those are the products that worked out for me. So when you check on products like XNext, I made like more than $1,000 from it. Products like Maxi, this one, I love this exchange. This is one of the exchanges that did not pay me money to promote it. Actually, later I started promoting them before they sponsored me. Later they sponsored me also, these guys. So about $200 from them. Binance, about 1,000 of them. Binance, I even had a 6-month deal, affiliate deal with them. So that's then get 110. Then Q, I had around $400. So the total of all these affiliate products, I'm estimating it. Please, I've been like doing the minimum estimate I can manage. This is $2,860. Now, I also want to tell you that this has been over the years. It is not like month or what. So it has been over the years. I showed you on my YouTube analytics that I started earning only before I started adding all these type of products. I was only earning through physical products. Yes, physical products. So these other all earnings started like on 21st of January 2022. So 2022, we are in 2025. Those has been something I've been earning over the years, and mainly 2025 I've not been focusing so much on YouTube. It means most of these earnings were 2022, 2023, 2024, those 3 years. So you should not leave affiliate products. And the best way I can give you for affiliate products is that products that you use, things you feel like they are good, share them, and you are going to be surprised how much you can make by sharing things you love sharing. So the total amount I also did from YouTube, when you start getting to people start noticing you, they start getting to know that you have some information experience that they need to get from you. They start booking trainings with you. I really trained a number of people, but I cannot track how much, because different people come for different things, so I charge them differently. So I cannot really estimate how much I made from trainings, and that's why I've left it empty. So for the total amount that I made from YouTube, from the estimate that I've made, at least from what I can track, is $11,860. Okay, 11,000. You can convert it to Ugandan shillings. That will be around maybe 35 to 40 millions, just over the 3 years. So there are some things that I also didn't talk about. Like I didn't talk about events. I didn't talk about digital products. I didn't talk about connections that YouTube gave me. These are like, when I talk of connections, I can now not put money on the type of connections that YouTube created for me. It is a lot. So that's like, I don't know if that money is small or big, but that's the amount of money I made over the years when I was on YouTube. And this kid who is not having a degree or what, just doing YouTube without any permission, that's the amount of money I made. So it has at least helped me to do so many things, including going back to school, which has been something that I really wanted. So what are the mistakes that I made that I feel you should not make? So the first mistake that I made is that when you start getting attraction, when you start selling, people have started bringing you sponsorships, you have started promoting affiliate products, please try to have your own product. This is a mistake that I did, and I don't want any single person else to do this mistake. If I had my own product, I would have made so much money more than this, because if I can promote someone else's product and I get into the affiliate product like $2,000. How about if that product was mine and I was selling it? Now, I'm not saying you should not put affiliate products into your YouTube marketing or what. What I'm meaning is that you should think about having your own product. Yeah, that's why these days, because of that, the lesson I learned this year, I'm really working on creating a Ugandan crypto exchange. So a crypto exchange for my country. Now, I'm not saying a platform where people are going to trade, like spot trading or futures trading. No, I'm creating a platform that is going to be a competitor to Binance P2P, like a platform that's not going to be having scams, a platform that's going to be autonomous. You don't need to wait for 15 minutes for you to buy or sell your cryptocurrency. Now that comes from you having your own product. When you have a YouTube channel and you have built your YouTube channel, now your YouTube channel can be it can be like an equity for you to partner with some other person for you to start up your own company. Like what I'm doing right now, it's the same YouTube channel that is helping me now to partner with another engineer, a software engineer, for us to come up with a product that is a Ugandan crypto exchange. So it is in making, and if you want to join maybe you want to invest in it, you want to see how it works, maybe you want to contribute to it, please reach out to me, because YouTube has been my place, and you can reach out to me. We build this product for Ugandans. All I want is it to have enough capital, because I don't want someone is linking someone. I want a pool of capital where someone buys and sells. That is the idea, and definitely it's getting out. Definitely we have the prototype already. It's enrolling out. If you want to get onto the wait list of it, also join that group that I'm going to put in the link in the description. It is called Orbit. You can join Orbit, and let's talk about the second mistake that I don't want you to really make is don't over niche down. Like let me say example, for you are selling books and you only want to talk about only and only books. That's a very bad thing. Don't do that, because if you do that, you are going to be limiting yourself from different ideas that you explore. You are limiting yourself from growth. You don't want to grow. Like literally, you should allow yourself to grow, and you allow your content to be diverse and grow. Like that's literally what a mistake that I made, and I don't want you to make. Another thing, don't fear new things. Like I think I've already talked about that. Not niching out, don't fear new things. You want to make content about something, and you feel like your information you have is still very small for that. Please, as content creators, we are supposed to consume. You learn what you want to create content about. If you don't have enough information about, after consuming, you creating that what you have consumed, now you make it to become in your own understanding. Then the third thing you do, you create the content. So it means you should not allow yourself, you should not be like encoding yourself that I don't know this niche, I don't know this thing. No, go if you feel you are curious about. When your curiosity pulls you towards a certain type of niche or a certain type of content, please try it out. You better try it and fails, and then you'll get experience of it than failing to do it at all. So the last thing that I want, this is the biggest that I can tell you. The biggest mistake I make is dream really big. I did dream big when I was starting out as this young boy in a grass thatched house in the village, and I was starting YouTube with a very cracked phone, Pop 3. The coach who was coaching me, please get coaches, like get mentors. She was online. She's in America, and she's from the Think Media team, and she's called Heather. She was my coach for YouTube. So when we were on the live like this, she gave me like a sheet and asked me like this question, like, why do you want to start YouTube? like literally, why do you want to start YouTube? When I was starting out, she told me that I told her, I wrote on the paper that I want to start YouTube to make money. Then told me, okay, write the amount of money you want to make and how many subscribers you want. Do you know what I wrote? I wrote that I want to I had 0 subscribers, but I said I'm dreaming of having 10,000 subscribers and making $10,000 from YouTube. Like it's to me it seemed like a big dream. Like it seemed a big dream. Now right now I look at myself and say, see, why did I dream big? And it really follows you, because when I hit 10,000 subscribers and I did the calculation, I saw that I've even passed 10,000. Obviously, I've been using that money for very many different things. But after like reaching that thing I had written, that thing inside me consciously that I had written, that 10,000 subscribers and 10,000 US dollars. After me hitting like that road, if you notice, you have been following for the time, I became relaxed on YouTube. I became relaxed, like even for 2024, in the past 2025, people who have been following me closely in 2023, they know that I've not been to my best. I've not producing videos week in, week out. I've not been giving them the content they have been. I've not been this Jibril that they have been knowing, who is so consistent week in, week out. It's because of that thing that I made. So this video is just like me telling you and telling myself to dream bigger and bigger, not settle for less. And that's why, guys, I'm getting back to my food. I'm getting back to the educational content that you guys used to know. I'm getting back to giving you more educational and more insightful content from businesses you can start, how you can start different online businesses, different business methods you can start, different ways of like creating your own path, and different ways of chasing your own dreams is what I'm getting back to showing you guys. So if you have been missing this type of content, or you are a youth, a young person who wants to start an online business, please subscribe to this channel, because what next is coming is going to be so great. Let me see you in the next video, guys, but don't forget to ask any question you have in the comment section. I'll be very glad to answer you. You can also watch some of these other videos on the channel. See you.